Fisk, did you read between the lines and hear anything that suggested real engagement with the US's traditional enemies in the Middle East? Did you hear anything in that speech that vaguely resembled Kennedy's, perhaps, words, "Let us never negotiate out of fear, but let us never fear to negotiate"? Did this come through for you?
No, I have to say I didn't really. In fact, I thought there was a particular disengagement with the problems of America's allies. I mean, when we had that phrase about people who don't allow dissent, okay, he was obviously referring to Iran, and that's a bit of a pickup of the old Bush line, that, which is why Bush supported the overthrow of the Iranian regime, that people need freedom, democracy, etc. But many people in the Arab world will say, well, stifling dissent, isn't that what President Mubarak of Egypt does? Isn't that what King Abdullah of Saudi Arabia does? And so on and so forth. And that, again, they were not the people to whom Barack Obama was addressing those words. I really have to say, and I've got to reflect on this a bit more, I didn't see an awful lot in this. I mean, we did see the old Bushite policy of let's get away from our dependence on oil. But I don't think that takes us very far. And I'm not quite sure what a hard-earned peace in Afghanistan means. It's certainly pretty hard for the Afghans, and I'm not sure we didn't. What is this hard-earned peace? What is the policy in Afghanistan? It wasn't there. I know that this sermon / stroke inaugural speech was addressed to Americans, and obviously the economic collapse in the United States has got to be number one on his list, but I thought it was pretty meager stuff on the Middle East, and I wouldn't think an awful lot of sheikhs and emirs and princes will be getting up tomorrow morning jumping up and down and saying at last he's understood us.
Let's bring